A very good day, Dr. Harry. We are from Group 4 and would like to give a presentation on Bikky factories in Jamboree, which can also be referred as BFSB. There are 5 of us in this group and will present the different slides later on. First, our presentation will begin with executive summary of our business plan. I would like to describe our company briefly before we move to the objective of our plan. Bikky Factories in Jamboree is a startup company which was just founded in 2020 and engaged in biscuit manufacturing. Its manufacturing facility is located at Batu Pahat, Johor. In order to gain a foothold within this industry, our company has discovered a variety of strategies to compete with other similar companies and in order to increase our sales volume. Besides, we have conducted a lot of surveys and we have found our own targeted customer base like university students who crave biscuits or those who don't have time to prepare their meals. Further information on this will be presented by other members afterwards. Now, I will make some elaborations on the objective of our business plan. As I mentioned just now, BFSB is a new established company. Hence, it definitely will need a guidance on how to achieve its goal. And this is what business plan working for. Moreover, through business plan, we can disclose the great potential in our company and then convince the financial institutions or other lenders to invest in BFSB. Not only investors, but business plan could also entice more employees and partners to expand our team because it illustrates the potential future of the company to them. Furthermore, business plan consists of financial projections and financial plan which may help the decision making. Plus, the management team could also focus on the important matters instead of being distracted by the small matter by referring to the business plan. Then, a lot of time will not be wasted. In BFSB, company value is something we pay attention to and it will never be neglected. There are 3 company values that I am going to introduce. I will start with respect for people. BFSB treats its employees fairly and will reward them regarding to their performances, without considering their position. Then, we have accountability as our value because we must be responsible in whatever we have done. We will become more reliable and build the trust between us with others. Plus, performance could also be enhanced when we focus on our responsibility and do not spend time on useless activities. Last but not least, quality is one of the important values that we lay stress on. We will try our very best to provide high quality biscuits and superb services in order to meet customers' expectations and ensure their satisfaction as well. Then, we may retain their loyalty and increase our brand recognition. Business summary will be presented by me and another member. I will only take care of the main business activities. As I stated before, BFSB manufactures biscuits. In addition to this, it has 3 main product lines, which are crackers, wafers, and cookies with different flavors to meet customer preferences. Then, the supply and distributions of our products will be done to more than 20 supermarkets and retail shops across the West Malaysia. Yet, we also aim for online store. Our business also focuses on the concept of healthy foods, where the products manufactured are all gluten-free. This will be our selling point too. Lastly, the most of transaction we apply is using the cash because we want to mitigate the risk of defaults and bad debts.
Our company has set several business purposes in managing the business operation. Firstly, our objective is to provide the best quality biscuits to our customers and continually satisfy the needs of our customers. It can help us to create returning customers. Besides that, our company also aims to take good care of the employees' welfare. This is important for us to enhance the motivation of our employees during work time. In addition, the purpose of our company is to provide more job opportunities to the people in the society, especially to those who are energized, full of enthusiasm to this industry, and also those who are full of social responsibility. Lastly, our company also intends to fulfill the customer needs from time to time. We believe that customer needs and desire are always the priority to be concerned when operating our business. Our company is managed by the management team, which consists of a general manager, a financial manager, a marketing manager, an operation manager, and an administrative manager. The vision of our company is to provide an affordable, quality, preferable biscuits to all class of people. Our mission is to provide outstanding products and unsurpassed service to the customers, to become the best biscuit production brand in the country, and to be the employer of choice. In order for our company to develop a suitable marketing strategy to reach more customers, market analysis is important to be done. We have done the analysis based on market segmentation. From the view of demographic segmentation, we target the youngster, especially the university students with the age ranging from 20 to 25 years old. From the view of psychographic segmentation, we target the group of people that maintain healthy lifestyle, as our product, which is gluten-free, is health-oriented. Lastly, from the view of geographic segmentation, we target the malls and supermarkets that located near the universities in Johor Bahru, Johor. These are the examples for the shopping malls that located near the university and college in Johor. Market needs notify our company about the consumer's interests, needs, and desire. Firstly, our company believes the types of biscuits produced with the feature of gluten-free has the potential to meet the market needs. This is because there are more and more people start to realize the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle and consuming healthy foods. Besides that, our company offers the product at the possible lowest price. This is because we believe that consumers will usually choose for cheaper and affordable product, and this have high potential for customers to be loyal to our brand. Lastly, our company also provides a very good and responsive customer service to all of our customers. We believe that customer service is essential for the customer to send feedback and make a return or refund of the defected product. SWOT analysis is done by our company to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the marketing strategy. Firstly, the strength of our company is that we offer cheaper and affordable price of healthy biscuits to the customer as compared with other biscuit supplier. Furthermore, it is also easy for the customer to reach our product, as our product can be found anywhere at any time. To clarify, we have online store in Lazada and Shopee, as well as collaborate well with the malls and supermarket to display our product. Next, the weakness of our company is that as we are just a startup company, there is no loyal customer base for us. Furthermore, our company do not have a strong brand recognition as compared to other long-established companies which have greater brand recognition. Next, the opportunity of our company is that most of the people now prefers to do online shopping rather than going to physical shop to buy the daily necessities. And the COVID-19 pandemic that happened along this year also limited the movement of the public, thus further stimulates the online shopping market. With this, it is benefits to us which have the online store at Lazada and Shopee. Lastly, the threats of our company is that as we are just a new established company, the competition is quite high when we enter the markets because there is already lots of long-established company in the current market. Furthermore, the pandemic of COVID-19 might also affect the sales of our product, as most students are not physically studying in the university but having online class at their home.
Now, I'll be sharing on the strategy we implement in our factory. Just to restate, we are on our very first step in manufacturing industry. So without any historical data that can be used to analyze or predict the future performance, we use past working experience, educated guess, and also market observation to generate strategies that can be applied throughout the organization. So now, we will first move towards marketing strategy. We have market data collected, such as market needs, market segmentation, and also SWOT analysis carried out to further ensure not only the needs of customers are met but market as well. Focus, which is the marketing mix is applied. It basically determines the main four criteria that could best fit the market needs as observed, which is product, price, promotion, and place. First, based on the market observation, we found that the consumers have higher satisfaction level when there are different choices available. With the support of market experience on the preferred flavor and biscuit type, we decided to manufacture the products as shown in the table. As uniqueness is an essential part for product, the biscuits we manufacture are gluten-free, and the lifestyle of consumers is believed to be health-oriented, gluten-free would catch an eye and attract more audience. In addition, the period where Bikky factory starts its business is the starting point of the popularity of gluten-free biscuits and is proved to continue for a period of time. This could further ensure that a sustainable cash flow and make Bikky factories to stand out among competitors. Next, we'll sell on lower than average price. Market survey carried out found that average selling price per unit for similar net weight of our products is higher than the selling price we managed to survive after taking into account any related costs such as materials, labor, and manufacturing costs. With this, we compete better. As promotion is vital in deriving of information to more consumers, we have planned on hiring part-time sales promote to kickstart our first day of sales. This is believed to be a chance for the public to know our existence and may possibly enlarge our customer base when we are being discussed and spread among the consumer. However, advertising through social media is still encouraged as target group is still the university students, so they are found to be active on social media as compared to another promotional channel. However, we will still consider the traditional way of media promoting due to different age group factor and technological limitation and to reach as many customers as possible. Having large customer pool is actually critical during the first stage of business. To reach the right customer plays a role. Again, it is starting point for Bikky factory in the industry. So to prevent any loss, we emphasize more on the e-commerce platform, which is Shopee and Lazada. Not only it could ensure financial benefits, but this is less likely to be affected by the pandemic ongoing now. And the restate, our target group, which is university students, are believed to be active on social media. So having our products sell online is the right way. However, we still display our products at shopping mall when we find the area could bring higher due to preferences, location, and also age group factor. To prove the efficiency of our market strategy, we'll focus the sales changes. As shown in the table, there are 10% increment from quarter to quarter. The techniques we use are by observing educated guess and the use of competitors' financial report. The 10% increment is highly likely to happen based on an observation on target location. The 10% of our customers multiply with average estimated revenue per customer, and this result in positive sales return. Besides, based on our past working experiences, increment is actually a norm in the industry as it is less likely to be affected by economic environment. To prove, the pandemic brings positive impact on our sales and the financial report of competitors show substantial increment quarter to quarter. In addition to that, we found that the sales of competitors are most likely to be increased when they hire part-time promoter, where we plan to do the same. Besides, the low selling price on the products of our products are believed to have an impact on sales increment. Well, we now have the market data and the ideal way to derive our products to customers. But to ensure continuous growth in sales amount, we have decided on sales strategy to be carried out. First, align both marketing and sales department. This is because both departments are equally essential on the customer journey from creating awareness to purchase. Through aligning, the departments could have time-to-time updates on the data collected to ensure Bikky factory is actually on track with any market changes and could make new policies when necessary. Just to give a big picture on it, sales team believes university students would bring hires. So marketing teams could possibly focus more on promotion through social media with heightened usage and make use of the advertising corner in university. This is actually effective on having right customer and also collecting customer base. Then we ensure our sales team to get updated on the target profit of a factory. With this, the team could have better planned on driving enough sales volume to achieve a financial target and have clearer sales direction. To illustrate, when it is found that customer retention rate on e-commerce is higher for teens, we further consider their relevant preferences and carry out a series of corresponding changes, such as arrangement of items on e-commerce platform. This is because rate of occurrence is actually important for an e-commerce to survive, to be honest. At the time when we stand among the sellers with similar item type, customers is most likely to repurchase, and so a company will yield a high customer retention rate, which is vital for a business. Finally, we emphasize on customer service. Based on past work experience and also educated research we carried out, customer is most likely to stay when they receive quality service, and a loyal customer will bring another potential customer, as they are likely to spread the positive of the company to their surrounding friends, which is highly likely to have similar demographic background. And to have a picture on this, our sales department do have a SOP regarding customer service for both e-commerce and the product display on Shopee Mall. For example, the online sales that we have on Shopee and Lazada, items must be well packed and of guaranteed quality. At the same time, customer inquiries shall be done within a given time limit. This is because the market observation carried out shows that the above factors influence the most for online business after the quality of the product received. Well, for the physical display, we carried out actually with practice empowerment. To illustrate, the salesperson, which is the part-time promoter as well, is given training on the sales resilience to ensure best service or feedback is given to the customer on time. So now it is clear that keep up and maintain excellent customer support and service is among the sales strategy that will bring high sales volume for Bikky Factory Berhad in the long term. Next, we'll move towards our financial planning.
Now, we move to the part of financial plan. I will present about the ingredient used in production by our company, budgets, and also the analysis of expenses. Firstly, Bikky Factory has to identify the ingredient needed and its cost associated in order to produce the biscuits. The table shows the material required by Bikky Factory and also the list of suppliers for each product. There are 13 material needed by our company in production lines. The suppliers are chosen based on the price and also the quality of the material offered by the suppliers. As stated before, there are 3 product lines in our factory. The purpose of the table is to show the estimated direct material cost per unit for each ingredient. It can be calculated by proportioning the price offered by the supplier between the raw material needed to produce 1 unit of product with the quantity supplied by the supplier at the given price. So, this table shows the direct material cost per unit for each product. The direct material cost per unit for product line 1, 2, and 3 are 1 ringgit and 98 cents, 2 ringgit 8 cents, and also 1 ringgit and 82 cents respectively. It is necessary for us to compute the direct material cost per unit, as it will be applied in budgeting to calculate the direct material cost needed. Then we move to the part of budgeting in financial planning. In order to reach the cash budgets and also the projected financial statements, we must prepare all other budgets. Budgets will illustrate the projected cash inflow and also the outflow of the company. And the management team can make proper planning and also implement necessary control procedures to ensure that the company will achieve its goals and objectives. There are 8 budgets that we prepare, which are sales budget, production budget, direct material budget, direct labor budget, manufacturing overhead budget, ending finished good inventory budget, selling and administrative budget, and also cash budgets. For sales budget, it is expected that our sales will increase by 10% for each quarter. Then the sales budget is prepared according to the product line, and the total budgeted sales in Ringgit Malaysia for each quarter is acquired by summing up all the budgeted sales of the 3 product lines in each quarter. Production budget is prepared based on the sales budget in order to estimate the production needed to meet the sales volume. Our company policy is to maintain 20% of next quarter sales as the ending finished good inventory. Direct material budget is prepared based on the production budgets and the direct material cost per unit. Our company policy is that the desired ending raw material inventory for current quarter is
10% of the direct material needed for its following quarters. Now, we will discuss about the direct labor budgets. Our company has 6 direct labor involved in the production lines. They are paid with a fixed monthly salary. After computation, we get a constant direct labor cost of 23,400 ringgit for each quarter. Then, for the manufacturing overhead budget, variable manufacturing overhead cost is estimated at a 20% rate based on budgeted direct material cost needed for productions. Example of this variable cost is packaging expense. The budgeted cash disbursement for manufacturing overhead for the year is 147,701 ringgit and 52 cents. In order to get the cost of ending finished good inventory, we have to calculate the production cost per unit. The direct labor cost and also the manufacturing overhead cost is allocated to each product line at a ratio of 3:2 based on the number of products produced in each product line. So it can reflect the cost incurred in producing the product. Then we get the production cost per unit. The cost of ending finished good inventory can be estimated by multiplying the quantity of ending finished good inventory in each product line with their respective production cost per unit that we calculate just now. Variable selling and administrative expenses of our company is calculated at a 10% rate based on the budgeted sales in each quarter. This is because variable selling and administrative expense are incurred for the selling and marketing activity. The example of variable selling and administrative expense is sales commissions. So the budgeted total selling and administrative expenses for the year is 233,090 ringgit for 90 cents. Now we will move to the cash budget. Before preparing the cash budget, we have to calculate for the expected cash collection on sales and also the expected cash disbursement for materials. For expected cash collection on sales, Bikky Factory policy is to only make cash sales and will not make any credit sales. So the expected cash collection on sales for each quarter will be the amount equal to the expected sales made in each quarter. Then for the expected cash disbursement for material, our company expects that we will acquire 60% of the raw material through cash purchase, while the remaining 40% of the raw material is through credit purchase. Based on the expected cash collection on sales, expected cash disbursement for material, and also the budget that we prepared before, the cash budget can be prepared. So it means that without the budgets before, we are not able to prepare the cash budget for Bikky Factory. Our company minimum cash balance required is 50,000 ringgit for each quarter. So there is no additional borrowing required as it is expected that our company will have excess cash more than the required minimum cash balance. Then, because our company has borrowed a 5-year 30,000 ringgit loan, charging at an annual simple interest of 5% in year 2020, our company has to make repayment of principal, which amounting to 6,000 for each year to banks, and also the interest expense of 375 ringgit for each quarter. After computations, it is expected that Bikky Factory will have an ending cash balance of 357,225 and 74 cents of ending cash balance. And now we will move to the analysis of expenses. In order to prepare break-even analysis, Bikky Factory has to identify the variable cost per unit of production and also its fixed expenses. From the budgets, we found that there are 3 types of variable expenses, which are direct material, variable manufacturing overheads costs, and also the variable selling and administrative expenses. The variable manufacturing overhead costs can be obtained from manufacturing overhead budgets. Its annual variable amount will be distributed with a ratio of 3:2 to each product in their respective product line. And then it will be divided by the total amount of production in product lines to get the per unit variable costs in each product line. For the variable selling and administrative expenses, it can be derived from the selling and administrative budget. Its annual variable cost will also be distributed with a portion of 3:2 to each product in their respective product line. The variable amount is then divided with the total amount of sales of each production line during the financial year to get the per unit variable cost. So the variable cost per unit for crackers, waffles, and cookies are 3 ringgit 23 cents, 3 ringgit 8 cents, and also 3 ringgit 1 cent respectively. And lastly, we move to the fixed expenses. There are four fixed expenses that we can find, which are fixed manufacturing overheads, fixed selling and administrative expenses, direct labor costs, and also the interest expenses. So the total fixed expenses are amounted to 325,860 ringgit. So that's all for me. Thank you.
I will now continue with the break-even analysis of Bikky Factory Sdn Bhd. Before doing the break-even analysis, the contribution format income statement needs to be prepared first to help summarize the sales variable expenses and contribution margin of our company. After that, based on the summarized information, we can calculate the break-even sales by dividing fixed expenses with the combined contribution margin ratio. The break-even sales shows that our company will not make any profit at this sales level. To further illustrate, we can calculate the sales mix at this sales level first to show that the net income will be zero at this sales level. By taking the break-even sales as the total sales in the year, and by using the same sales mix as in the budgeted situation, we can calculate the sales of each product line as shown in the slides. Next, by using the sales of each product line calculated just now, and also the same variable rate, we can calculate the variable expenses of each product line. After calculating the contribution margin, it can be seen that the total contribution margin is equal to the fixed expenses, which cause the net income to be zero when the sales volume is at the break-even sales. We can also calculate the margin of safety. By using the budgeted sales and also the break-even sales calculated just now, we can calculate the margin of safety by taking the budgeted sales minus break-even sales. This margin of safety shows that our company has this amount of sale in excess of the break-even sales. In other words, 46.42% of our budgeted company sales will eventually contribute to the net profit. The next part is the projected statement of cost of goods manufactured. By taking the information regarding direct materials in the direct materials budget, direct labor cost in the direct labor budget, and also the total manufacturing overhead cost information available in the manufacturing overhead budget, we can calculate that the total cost of good manufacture is 544,000. Then, for the projected statement of profit or loss, we can get the sales in the annual column of the sales budget. Then, by taking the cost of good manufacture calculated just now, we can minus the ending finished good inventory as calculated in the ending finished good inventory budget. By doing this, we can get the cost of goods sold and also the gross margin. After deducting the selling and administrative expenses in the selling and administrative expenses budget, we can get the operating income, and after deducting the interest expense incurred on the 5% loan as in the cash budget, we can get the net income of 292,891 ringgit and 25 cents. If we compare the net income in the contribution format income statement and the net income calculated just now in the statement of profit and loss, there's a difference in the net operating income. This is because net income under contribution format income statement is the net income under variable costing, while the net income under statement of profit or loss is the net income under absorption costing. Fixed manufacturing cost, which is the direct labor cost, and the fixed manufacturing overhead cost are deferred in the ending inventory under absorption costing, which cause the net income under absorption costing to be higher than that of the variable costing. In variable costing, direct labor cost and the fixed manufacturing overhead costs are expensed off directly and are not capitalized in the ending inventory, which cause the lower net income. Therefore, the net income reconciliation is prepared to illustrate the difference of net operating income that is due to the fixed manufacturing cost deferred in the ending inventory. Then, this slide shows the statement of financial position for our company at the beginning of the year, and it can be seen that its initial capital consists of 200,000 of shareholders' contribution and 30,000 of 5% loan. These slides then show the projected statement of financial position for our company at the end of the year for the assets section. Since there is no acquisition or disposal, the cost of non-current assets remains the same. The accumulated depreciation can be found in the selling and administrative expense budget and also the manufacturing overhead budget. As can be seen, the accumulated depreciation for motor vehicles, office equipment, and also furniture and fittings can be found in the selling and administrative expense budget. And the accumulated depreciation for factory equipment can be found in the manufacturing overhead budget. Next, the ending cash balance can be found in the cash budget. The raw materials inventory too can be found in the direct materials budget. As it can be seen, the raw materials inventory can be found under the total section of the direct material budget. And lastly, the finished good inventory can be found in the ending finished good inventory budget. And the total assets will be 550,856 ringgit and 15 cents. Moving on to the equity and liability section of the projected statement of financial position, the share capital remains unchanged since there is no issuance of shares or any share repurchase during the year. Then the increase in retained earning is due to the projected net income for year 2021. The net income is the net income under the absorption costing, as this is the net income calculated under the requirements of the financial reporting standards. Next, the 5% loan is reduced by 6,000 ringgit because of the repayment ban. Lastly, the account payable is due to the credit purchase for the purchase in Q4. Based on the direct material budget and the company's purchase policy, 40% of the Q4 purchase will be acquired through credit purchase, which results in an accounts payable balance of 33,000. Therefore, it can be seen that the total equity and liability is the same as the total assets, which is the 550,000. The next slide shows the projected statement of cash flow prepared using indirect method. The next section of the financial plan is the calculation of business ratio. The first type of ratio is the liquidity ratio. The current ratio of 9.98 to 1 shows that our company has 9 ringgit and 98 cents of current asset to pay off every ringgit of current liability. Next, quick ratio of 8.94 to 1 shows that our company has 8 ringgit and 91 ringgit of quick assets to pay off every ringgit of current liability. The next business ratio is the activity ratio. The inventory turnover of 31.69 times shows that our company had approximately sold its entire inventory 31.69 times in the financial year. Besides that, the asset turnover of 1.92 times indicates that our company had generated 1.92 ringgit of sales from every ringgit of assets owned. Furthermore, the next business ratio is the leverage ratio. A debt ratio of 10.52% shows that 10.52% of the assets of our company are funded by creditors. Then the debt to equity ratio of 0.12 times implies that for every ringgit of assets owned by shareholders, our company has 12 cents of debt. The last category of the business ratio is the profitability ratio. The net profit margin of 27.66% shows that only 27.66% of the sales remain as the net profit after deducting all expenses incurred during the year. The return on assets of 53.17%, on the other hand, shows that for every ringgit invested in assets, the asset will generate a return of 0.5317 ringgit. The return on equity of 59.42% also shows that for every ringgit in equity, the company can generate a net profit of 0.5942 ringgit. So in conclusion, our company is a newly established biscuit manufacturing company that tries to always offer affordable, preferable and quality biscuits to meet the market needs and expectations. And because our company is a new company, it is certain that we will face difficulties starting up the business. We should conduct a SWOT analysis to analyze the strength, weakness, opportunity and threats to our company. Based on the outcome, we should develop appropriate marketing and sales strategies so that we can compete with other companies in the same industries. To make sure that the strategies are implemented, proper planning and control procedures must be developed so that we can achieve our company's goals and objectives. This planning and control procedures shall be inconsistent with a properly developed financial plan developed using the management accounting knowledge so that the strategies can be planned in order to boost the company's financial performance and financial position, as well as give the management team the forecasted financial health of our company. We should also perform the CVP analysis such as the break-even analysis so that we can further make financial management decisions easier so that the strategies, plan and implementation of the strategies will be smooth. That's all for the presentation of our group. Thank you.